Hi guys, it's Ben here from T-Rex Space Station. How's everyone doing? This is Quake II on the Nintendo 64. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just get a craving to play a particular console, and I can't exactly pinpoint why. And today I just had a feeling that I wanted to play the N64, and it's certainly not a system that I get out and play all that much, to be honest with you. I kind of bought it a few years back because it wasn't one that I had when I was younger, and I knew that I'd missed out on some pretty damn good games. I wanted to play, you know, Banjo and Kazooie and Ocarina of Time and stuff like that. Games that my friends always had and loved, but I never really had the chance to play. And yeah, they're great games. It's just, for some reason, it's just not a system that I seem to go to. I guess now that it's out, I should maybe give it a bit more love. And, oh, that's not the way. Oh, I just walk into it. Because, you know, it has got some great games on it. And I guess one of the things was I always found that the graphics on some of the games was just too blocky and fuzzy. Actually, looking at this version of Quake, or Quake II I should say, it doesn't look that bad. Actually, it looks alright, doesn't it? And certainly for some of the later games that used the memory expansion pack, things started to look a lot better. But there are certain games that, well, if you take Turok for an example, just I can't stand to play it because of how fuzzo-vision it is, and there's like a wall of green on it. This, you'll notice that I'm not particularly accurate here. The handling of the aiming is not as nice as you might wish. It seemed a little bit chunky. I guess I can adjust the sensitivities. For now, I'll just carry on doing it as I am doing. Yeah, it's certainly not as fluid as you might expect with a mouse and keyboard, which is what most people would use. I suppose I'm having a bit of an ID software binge at the moment. I guess it's kind of because Doom 4's come out and I can't really play it. It's made me think, well, I've got plenty of other Doom-type games or ID software shooters that I'm not playing, so why not make the most of those instead of whinging about how I can't play. Oh god, Feisty. Where is he? Oh, there's two of them. It's a little circle mosh pit down here. It's like a flipping Funeral for a Friend gig. Not that I like Funeral for a Friend, but I did once see them when they supported Iron Maiden, but that's another story. You can see I'm really struggling to track their movements. It's like I just kind of have to anticipate where they'll be. That reminds me of when I used to play these games online, back with the dial-up modems, and it was like, well, I know where you're probably going to be in about 30 seconds. No, it's not 30 seconds. The lag wasn't for that bad. I know where you're going to be in about 3 seconds, so I'll just aim slightly in front of you. And you got into this weird situation where you're always shooting where somebody was about to be if they carried on moving. Oh god, this guy's tough. That was just part of the fun of it, though, I guess. It was just another skill to learn. You just got used to the way that people moved on your crappy... Yeah, these guys... You don't want to keep missing like that. These guys have got machine guns. And they take a few hits to go down as well, don't they? And he's not firing at me for some weird reason. You know, graphically, of course, it ain't as nice as the PC version, but, you know, as far as console transitions, console ports of ID shooters go, this is by no means a bad one. You know, some of the worst ones would be, like, the original Quake on the Sega Saturn. A game that they had to sort of redesign the engine for because it couldn't do it. And it just doesn't play right enough. I mean, yeah, this feels a little bit clunky, but it's by no means bad. It's still perfectly playable. The Saturn one had a frame rate that was so shocking you could barely play the damn thing. Now, the good thing about the N64 version of this game is that we also got a completely new and different campaign, which, you know, I think that's really nice when that happens. It gives you some incentive to actually buy it even if you have the PC version, I guess. I actually played most of the PS1 version, and from memory, I think the PS1 version had the same campaign as the PC one. It was only the N64 one that was different. That's from memory, so don't quote me on that. I need the explosive charges. Oh, the super shotgun. What a great weapon that is. Right, explosive charges. How hard can that be to find? The weapons in Quake were just great. Super Shotty is obviously wonderful, and the BFG, need I say more? The BFG is just such a fun weapon in multiplayer mode. So can I go through here? No, that's sealed. I guess I need to blow that up. And this is where I start to get completely lost, probably. Because I'm terrible at navigating and I get lost really easily even in my car. Let's go down here. Need to find me some explosives. Oh, this is right at the bloody start. What about... Oh no, that's back. Ha! And he's successfully navigated his way back to square one. Right, this is the bridge bit where I just went. Was there any turning here that I might have missed? No. Right, I need to go the other way then. Yeah, so I think the level design continues on the abstract level design theme, but you know, that ain't a bad thing. It might be bad for gameplay videos, obviously. What happens if I do this? Oh, it gives us probably a secret area. Is it? Or is it actually where I'm supposed to go? Look at this. Look at these effects. Proper water and everything. Have we got any enemies over here? Oh, there we go. That looked a little bit unnatural and stilted, but it did the trick. There's a real feeling of exploration in these games, which you've got to love. And as I said, it may not make the smoothest gameplay video because I'm getting lost all the time. But it sure makes fun playing. And it looks like they've mixed things up a little bit more than just find the colour keycard for that colour. Oh god, oh god! Pay attention. What's this? This looks like a... Here we go, the explosive charges. Now we know what we're doing. Now we're cooking on gas or explosives. Right, I think some dude came out down here. Well, let's miss him several times. Yeah, so my favourite weapon is the railgun. Beautiful weapon to play in multiplayer, but you know, you can see it would be really hard to play this version of the game using the railgun because it, oh god, because it's just a little bit, I don't know if it's coming across on the video, but it just seems a little bit difficult to aim. Yeah, perhaps I should adjust the sensitivities. Yep, this is going to take me back to where I need to go. So we can put them explosives out, man. Over the blue bridge thingy. I've got this on easy mode because I'm a complete wimp. I didn't want to show you guys me getting my ass handed to me. Oh god. Oh, run away. Hello. Let's go to safety. We get to see some great graphics. A few little particle effects there. Oh, cool. The levels don't actually necessarily immediately end. You continue. Right, so I think what that will have done is open that door. The graphics here look great. Look at that. I think that looks really nice. And a really loud police car just goes by. Right, down you go. Oh, remember the last boss on the PlayStation 1? That guy was a beast, wasn't he? I remember just panicking and actually genuinely afraid of it. Like constantly having to duck in and out of... Oh, here we go. Oh, this guy's come through. Duck in and out of the little safe area to try and get ammo. Oh, there's an armor up there. How do we get that? I presume we go around and then we jump onto these crates. Whoops. It's easy, does it? Am I on? That was clunky, but like a boss. Now we're into an interesting blue area. Now the 4-player is great. You can do 4-player split screen, and the great thing about this version is that, well, on the N64 you don't need a bloody multi-tap. I was freaking out there and just ran to the exit. Anyway, this is Quake II on the N64. It's actually a really nice version of the game. Definitely worth checking out. Not very expensive. Take care, guys. I'll speak to you all soon.